2024. I can't believe it's a new year already. Apologies for the radio silence. I admit I've not been good on the vlogging front. It was a hectic end to 2023. No, this is 2024. Hectic end to 2023, so I didn't really get much chance to vlog. And then all of a sudden it was Christmas and then it was New Year and I was like, I haven't vlogged in such a long time. People are going to think I've given up. Well, I'm here, I'm back and I'm raring to go. I don't have much to vlog between now and our next trip, but we go to Japan next month. I am hopefully going to vlog. I will say probably not the whole thing. I'm going to vlog here and there, but I do want to vlog the whole thing as well because I want to remember it. I want the memories to look back on, not even just for the channel, but for myself. I am buzzing. We are so excited. It's coming around so quick. We've still got a few bits to sort, but we've booked the main things. We need to get suitcases. We've booked most things, so we've got a rough itinerary. We just need to sharpen it up a bit, and then we are ready to go. It's so exciting. So today's vlog, I thought I would just come back on, obviously rear my ugly face again, and just come on and give you my 2024 resolutions / aspirations. So I decided this year, rather than set a resolution that I will not keep. I never do. I always say, give up Pepsi, give up fizzy pop, stop biting your nails. It never works. It never works. Because I think because I'm telling myself, you cannot do this or you should not do this, I think, nah, I'm going to rebel. I'm going to do it anyway. What the hell? Anyway, so I diverge. Anyway. So yeah, so I've decided to set aspirations, I'm going to call them. They're not resolutions. I've decided to call them aspirations for 2024. Things that I currently do or currently enjoy that I want to embrace or do more of. So I'll put a list here. This is a list that I went and curated myself. I just did it on a whim one day and said to Mike, I've decided I'm going to do 10 things in 2024 and I'm going to be happy with them. And yeah, I'm going to see how I go. So I thought I would come on and talk you through them today. So number one on the list is to bake more often. I really enjoy baking. Normally I bake, I don't bake that often now, if I'm honest, but when I do bake, I enjoy it. I normally end up making brownies for work or for home. I feel like I've nailed brownies. Like, they are chef's kiss. They are really good brownies. But that's really all I do. If I think I'm going to bake this weekend, I'll go out and buy everything I need for brownies. I won't even contemplate anything else. So hopefully at least once a month, I am going to do some baking. I'm not going to say I can't do brownies because that is an easy thing for me to do and an easy thing for me to achieve to then feel better about my aspiration. But I'm hopefully going to do newer things. So I'm going to try like muffins or cupcakes or big fancy cakes or savoury dishes. I just want to bake more because I enjoy it and I like where my headspace goes to when I'm doing the baking. So that is number one. Number two, probably something that a lot of people have on their resolutions for the very, very start of the year is to keep going to the gym. I've kind of underlined this by saying keep up with going to the gym and be happy with the progress that I make. So we currently go to the gym. I mean, on a good week, we'll go 3 times a week. We'll normally do 3 nights. I love the gym. Not for the reason probably why other people do. I love going because after when I come out, my head and my anxiety is quashed. I feel so zen and so happy and positive about everything that it just feels like I should be going more. So I don't want it to be, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to keep it up, I'm going to keep going because I want to look like this person, or I want to be this weight, or I want to, you know, achieve a size, whatever. I'm fully aware that my body shape now is not what it used to be when I was, well, it's not what it used to be like 5-6 years ago, 5-10 years ago, whatever. My body shape has changed. It's not that, I'm not going to say I'm not fat. I'm not. And I don't believe anybody really is until you get to like ridiculous levels. However, as long as you're happy with yourself and your own progress and your own body image and how you feel, that's what I want to achieve. I don't want to lose a certain amount of weight. I don't want to get down to a certain clothes size. I just want to be able to wear the clothes that I have and be happy wearing them. So yeah, I just want to be kinder to myself. I think that's the overarching thing. I need to be kinder to myself. So I need to go to the gym and be happy with the progress that I'm making, even if I go and do 30 minutes on the treadmill or whatever. Just be happy with the progress you're making, Kelly. Number 3 is probably the one that I'm most excited about and the easiest one to put on there, and that is to keep up with reading books. And I did originally put on this list, I think it's on here, to read 12 books in a year, so 1 a month. My good friend Kirsty and me set our Goodreads challenges for the year, and when I put 12, she may as well have laughed in my face. I'd already read 2 books. So she was like, there is no way you are putting your Goodreads challenge as 12. So we went back and forth. I said 15, she said no. I said 18, she said no. So we came to the agreement of 24. So that's 2 a month. It's not a lot. And at the rate I am reading, I will achieve it, I think. I've already read 2 books this year. I'm going to do a separate vlog on books because a few people have messaged about book vlogs and they'd love to see recommendations and what I'm reading and things like that. So I will put that up after this one. So yeah, I've already read 2 books this year. Well, technically no, but I'll go over that in the book vlog. I love reading. I've turned into a proper thriller girl. Like I used to be romance, easy reads. I now love a good dark thriller. One of the books I have just read was about like cults and toxic masculinity and all like deep erotica. It was very, very dark, but I loved it. I could not put it down. So I'm going to keep up with my reading because I really enjoy it. This is my new book corner on the sofa. I've got a lamp up there. I just love it. I put my headphones on. I'll put on here a screenshot of the playlist that I listen to. So I can't concentrate on reading unless it is deadly silent. So no TV on, no radio show on, nobody talking. So I bought some... on here actually, I bought some noise cancelling headphones just off Amazon. They were 20 quid down from 50 and they work a treat. Paired with this playlist, it is a dream. I can literally sit for an hour and I'll flick through hundreds of pages of reading. So yeah, I just want to carry on reading and achieve that goal of 24 books in 2024. It seems a lot. Number 4 is a resolution I've set myself for years and years and years and years, and I never stick to it. It's to stop biting my nails again. I will clause that by saying I don't bite them as much as I used to. I used to bite them until they were red raw and there was basically no nail there, like really bad. I think it probably stems from my anxiety and things like that. But early last year, I actually managed to stop and I was getting them gel polished. I was getting them done. They were amazing. I loved some of the designs I had. But recently, I mean, like, look, they're not nice, but I do kind of bite around the edges as well, like the skin. And no, I want to stop. I'm going to do it slowly so that it's like you're not going cold turkey. Like I say, I don't bite them as much as I used to. But as soon as they get long enough, I'm going to try and paint them. I've got a drawer full of nail varnishes upstairs. So I want to use them. So I think as soon as they're soon as that, sorry, somebody's outside with a dog and I'm just waiting to see if their dog's going to do a poo on my garden. Yeah, Grace is versid. She picked up the poo. We applaud you, lady. So yeah, so I just want to be happy with my nails. When I had long painted nails and my friend Charlotte was doing them for me, I felt so feminine, I felt so girly, and it just made me not ashamed to like show something to somebody and my nail be in the way and be like, ooh. So yeah, so number 4, stop biting my nails again, and when they get long enough, paint them. And I can hear Charlotte's voice in my head going, use cuticle oil, use cuticle oil. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, so the next 2 points, I'm going to do the next 2 because they kind of go in together. The first point is to drink less, is to drink more water. That's the right way. Drink more water. And then the next point after that is to drink less fizzy pop at home. So I only like drinking water when it's ice cold or chilled, I suppose you could say. With juicing, things like that. I don't drink tea or coffee, so I don't get any water in my system that way. And when I work from home or when I'm in the office, it is so much easier, and I find convenience kicks in. I literally walk downstairs, go to the fridge, grab a can. I probably at one point got up to having 3 or 4 cans a day. It's ridiculous. Not only is it not good for me and my health, it's not good for money. Like, it costs a lot to keep up that kind of addiction. Like, a lot. To keep up that habit, it costs a lot. So I went and bought, it's not a Stanley, I went and bought one of these Stanley style mugs. Well, glasses, flasks. I don't know what you would call it. Drinking apparatus. I don't know. So I bought this from TK Maxx from HomeSense, I think just before New Year, and it was $14.99. I have, when I'm in the office, most days, I have about 3 or 4 of these a day. Sometimes most times I will have very dilutable juice in there, like very weak juice. Some other times, like when I'm at home on an evening and I don't really know what I want to drink, but I know that I'm thirsty, I'll have water and I'll put ice in, just keeps it cold. This is the best money I've spent on something, genuinely. I can't believe how many of these I drink. I am now having, I would say I'm probably having 1 can a day, which to go from 3 or 4 a day, sometimes more, to then having 1 a day, it blows my mind that I'm just able to do it, that I've just been able to switch off. And the first day that I did the new aspirations of working from home, I didn't have a can until 4:30 in the afternoon, which for me was mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing, because I'd quite often get up, log on, and by 9:30 I'll have a can open. So I feel like I'm already achieving these 2, but I want to continue it. I want to continue it going forward. I want to continue using my Stanley dupe, drinking apparatus, whatever you want to call it, for water intake. And I want to continue to drink less fizzy pop at home and use the fizzy pop that I get at like a off draft at like a pub. Use it as more of like a treat. And then it just feels a bit more special. So yeah, they're the next 2 points. The 7th point on the list, so I'm just getting comfy. The 7th point on the list is to establish a good face skincare routine on a morning and a night. I find it very easy to just face wipe, bed, sleep, wake up, makeup on, go to work, come home, face wipe, sleep. I just find that too easy. I do sometimes get into quite a good routine of, before I go to bed, making an effort to go into the bathroom, cleanse my face, make sure all my makeup is removed, use eye creams, face cream, like moisturizers, serums, all of that. But on a morning, it falls away. It falls away because I wake up when I'm in the office, I'll wake up super early to go. And when I'm here, I don't wake up early enough when I'm working from home. It's the truth. So I do really want to start to establish a good skincare routine. I've got the skincare upstairs. I've got so much from when I used to get beauty box subscriptions, from when mum's got me advent calendars that are the M&S Beauty ones, which are full of like top quality products. So I have the goods. I just need to put them to good use. And I need to start that soon because I've not yet started that. I feel like that's possibly the only that and biting nails I haven't yet started. But we'll get there. Like I say, this is 10, it's not 10 aspirations to do instantly. It's 10 things to do over the course of the year so that I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. So it'll happen. I'll get there in the end. The next point on the list is just, excuse me, is just a very basic one that I just wanted to chuck on. It's to do more cleaning more often. So basically do little and often. So I kind of get into this weekly routine of I work through the week, the weekends, sometimes I do some cleaning, sometimes not. We aren't messy people, we aren't dirty people. We keep our places clean, like we keep our house clean, we keep ourselves clean, we do. But I think there'll be some times where it's been a while and we have to do a deep clean and it takes us hours because we're so meticulous. And I just think if I just did this more often throughout the week, I wouldn't need to do this every so often. What am I doing? I'm setting myself up to fail. So I'm going to try and get back into the routine of doing like washing a couple of times a week. Normally, because it's only the two of us, I do normally only do one load of washing a week, and it just, but if I get into the routine of doing like, you know, smaller loads, more often, that'll be better. And then just the odd little cleaning task as and when I've got time on like an evening or even at lunchtime when I'm waiting for my lunch to cook, things like that. You get the gist. So yeah, do more cleaning more often. So the second to last point on my list of 10 things, so number 9, is to keep up with not eating meat. I've loved being pescatarian for the past 6 months, nearly 7 now. I feel a lot healthier. I feel a lot more vibrant, I suppose is possibly the right word. I don't feel as bloated after a meal, which is a massive thing. I used to sometimes feel like I was looked about 7 months pregnant after a meal. That was mainly probably in my own head, but you know when you've had a really big meal and you just feel bloated. I don't get that anymore with being a vegetarian, well, pescatarian because I still eat fish, but I love it. I'm loving exploring all the alternatives. We've had so many good burgers, so many good like fake sausages. I've even found some good fake chicken. The only thing we've not really tried is fake bacon. We'll leave that one there. Anyway, so I do really want to keep up with not eating meat, and I want to be able to get to summer and say I have done a full year of not eating any meat. That would be ideal. That would be insane to me because I never used to eat much veg when I was a kid. But I'm really enjoying it. I know it's not for everybody. I'm not saying everybody should jump on the bandwagon of being like vegetarian or pescatarian or whatever. For me it works. I feel so much better in my own person, and it's nice to think that I'm not eating animals as well. I'm eating fish. I mean, I'm not eating the animals that come from me as well. So yeah, I just want to carry that on because I feel so much better for doing it personally. So the final point was a bit of a last minute addition. My mum actually suggested this one for me because I was really struggling for a 10th point. So number 10 is to make my wardrobe more of a capsule wardrobe. Mike has amazingly crafted this room in our house into like a walk-in wardrobe. It is incredible. I can't even comprehend how his mind took over and just did it. he just built it, and he's such a perfectionist. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. It's our little space to just get ready, store all our clothes. I absolutely love it, but I want to make it look nice. My clothing situation at the minute is just all over the place. Similar to what I said at the start, I want to wear clothes that make me feel good. And I would say there's probably a good portion of my clothes upstairs that don't do that. That I either don't wear or won't fit me. So I need to declutter them out and only buy new items of clothing that I will really love wearing, and as Marie Kondo would say, get joy from. If I don't get joy from them, they're gone. I also want to make, when I say more of a capsule wardrobe, I want to make all of my clothing kind of interchangeable, so it will all go with each other. So there won't be a case of, well, I can't wear that with that because it doesn't go. It will all kind of all fit together. So that's what I mean when I say a capsule wardrobe. I would say I probably need to be careful more in charity shops. I do have the tendency to just go to a charity shop and think, well, that's only £3. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's £3 or 30 quid. If it's not right, if it doesn't look right, then I'm not going to wear it. So I need to just take a step back and think, well, am I going to wear it? Possibly not. Right, well, don't buy it. When I pick something up in a charity shop, I want to think, I've got outfits in my head. I can think of what I'm going to wear that with. Get it. So yeah, I think that's a good last little point to just end my aspirations on. So that is it. That is my 10 aspirations for 2024. Like I say, a lot of them I'm already doing. There's a few that I'm not, that I will incorporate throughout the year. The ones I am already doing, I am loving. I am really, really enjoying doing them and being able to say that I'm doing them. And like I say, I've picked ones that are more of a positive for me. So the more that I do them, the more positive I'll feel with the outcome. So yeah, I think 2024, I just overriding arch of my 10 aspirations is to be kinder to myself and be happier with the progress I'm making. Because 2023, it didn't start great. And then it just went by in a flash. So 2024, I need to just embrace and enjoy. So hopefully I'll be back soon with a lot more vlogs. As I say, next month we do go to Japan. I obviously won't be able to upload the Japan vlogs until I'm back, and we go for like 3 weeks. So it probably won't be until like March. March, until you get your first one at least. I will try and get as many vlogs on the channel as possible this year, because I do really like doing the content for you, and it's like its own little community. So I definitely will, and I really appreciate all the love and support that you give me. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please click the link below. Make sure you turn on the notifications, and I will put a little QR code here for my Instagram. I do upload to here more often. It's just more easy access, isn't it, on your phone? So please come and give me a follow on there. I'd love to be able to grow my account. And hopefully we will see you very, very, very shortly for the next vlog, which it's got to be unboxed because I've bought way too many recently. So we'll see you soon. Bye.